Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Set on first down. The back goes in motion. They'll run the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense has it there going the other way. Touchdown, Buffs! And the defense doing work. Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. It's a flea flicker. Getting some heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. On the move, it's Horn. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn the...
Oh, they knock it free. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. To throw, it's Sanders. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that.
And that's a live ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job on the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Quarterback moving. On the run, fires downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pulls it, fired complete. Open space at the 25. All kinds of running room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact.
He's going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Nothing but green ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown time. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Now,
he's running free down the middle. He's inside the 40, the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Colorado. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Kick coverage team was ready in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take the knee in the end zone. Here comes that Alabama offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they took the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Using the quick game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's open on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, they try to dial up the screen pass on first down, seeing if they can catch the defense rushing upfield, but they stayed home. They had their eyes on the football, and they create a negative play.
Unleashes one. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to him. Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off.
That's the end of the quarter with the score
down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that. Yeah, good coverage.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Fast motion from the offense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Got it past the marker. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. And we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the secondary.
Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just fires one high and deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He makes the grab for the 2, but wait just a second. There is a penalty marker on the field. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. Ball goes out of bounds. The onside kick is unsuccessful, and they'll take over after the penalty. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Now sliding to his left. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. They're bringing heat. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And that pass intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. All wideouts, no bats. They're going to open this drive with a pass. On the move and looking deep. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, what a move! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll try to do it himself. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing.
He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has them staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll go with a direct snap. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get it to the turf at the 47. The Buffaloes have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got room at the 35. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. To the air, it's Milroe. Buying some time as he moves left. Going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy. who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field, you get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ball.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, he'll let it fly. He turns it loose to the left. Fires and picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Stopped after making the catch.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Steps away to find some room. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, guys.
Dances away again. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to run it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David. Yeah. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals of taking care of the football. It just has to do better moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the right. He's got it.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up and try to confuse the QB. It's not working there. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown tie. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Oh, he's going to remember that one for sure, man. He did a nice job getting outside the pocket, but at that point now, he's got to be on high alert. He knows this defense is going to be coming flying at him. He'll be doing a better job sliding or running out of bounds the next time that happens in this game. I guarantee you that.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a...
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. Turns it on in midfield. Got a lot of running room. The 10. Touchdown, Buffs. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
That's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Ooh, that boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, throws an incompletion, but every incompletion even looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Scrambling away. He's looking on the right side. Touchdown, Alabama! What a grab and go for the score. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
No, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finally getting it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Horn. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. It's a draw. Smashes through the tackle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the move to his left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This has been a tight one. 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Try to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football.
Alabama quickly back to the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the air, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they're not on the same page there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, and the offensive...
Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They want to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
He's looking to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Milroe. He'll pull it down. Ripping through the defense. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field of play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground cover to pick up the first. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unleashes it on the run. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun to give, looking for room. At the 20, he's got space. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 59, Colorado.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his man, it's Miller. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the two-point try. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football.
Gonna let it fly. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Coming after it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. First and 10 for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They want to just keep throwing it. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Taking it the other way.